Hello, welcome back to another episode of Mr. How To. Today we're going to be installing a reverse osmosis water line for a fridge because the old fridge that we had did not have a reverse osmosis water line. So in our last episode, we put the fridge in and now we have to run the water line. So the under the counter reverse osmosis system exists. All we're going to be doing is splicing off of that and running a new fresh line over to the fridge. I bought the kit. It just showed up. I'm ready to put this thing in, so let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna head on downstairs into the basement and we are going to shut the reverse osmosis water line off. So if we do the right thing, when we come back up, that should be dead. So let's do it. All right, so we can see here we've got our reverse osmosis water system. That's your tank. And I've already looked at it, probably hard to see, it's probably a little dark down here, but this clear line is the one that goes up to the faucet. So it comes off the top, it goes through the last filter, and then it heads to the faucet. So these systems here, they have a shut-off on top. You shut it off right there. When we go upstairs, the reverse osmosis faucet, it should be dead. So let's go check it out. And there we go. I'm going to leave it on so that it will relieve any pressure that's in it. And let's go ahead and make our cut. I'm going to grab my tool bag, because every good professional DIYer has to put on a tool bag. All right. I'm going to wait until the pressure has been relieved. It's awfully close. It shouldn't still be going like that. You can keep it rolling. Let me go take another quick look now. Alright, looks like we're good to go. It looks like that worked. I had another extra valve that I shut off, so maybe it was bypassing through that. But you want it to where it's dead, and there's absolutely nothing left. So let's go ahead and make our cut. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing with this iSpring Ice Maker kit, we're going to be doing an install with the faucet. So it's real simple. You got your reverse osmosis right there. We can see our cold line goes through the reverse osmosis and it goes to the faucet in the sink. All we're going to do is make the splice on the line. We're going to go over and run it right to the fridge, and that's it. Alright, and then now this is real easy if you have the faucet right next to the fridge. But if you're doing an install off of an island, say you have an island where your sink and your reverse osmosis comes in at, hopefully you're on a crawl space or a basement where you can go down, across, and over to the fridge. If you're on a cement slab, then you have to get creative and think about a way where you can go up into the ceiling. So you got to put maybe like a wood post in or something decorative and then run that water line up out of the countertop and straight up. So let's get started. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get all my holes drilled. So we're going to start. I want to go up high. There's a drawer that goes, like right here. So, in about that area. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have the water line go like right straight through here, but my wife thought that that was a bad idea. But I figured if I ever had to work on it, it would be easy to get to. So instead we're gonna put it right up in the back here. real far away. So the water line is a 1/4 inch. I'm using a 3/8 drill bit because even though the water line's a 1/4 inch, it's a 1/4 inch on the on the inside. The outside is probably more like a 5/16. So you don't want to go even bigger for the drill bit. That's a 3/8 right there. What do you say? About right there? Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. You getting it?
I am now.
Alright.
Oh man, that's really far forward.
Well, no, we're good, dear. Okay. What's up?
It's really far forward.
I asked you if it was good.
I know, I guess I didn't realize that it was so far
So
forward.
no good? You
I
want
need to go all the way to the back. All the way to the back. As back far as possible.
Okay.
Can your drill go back further? And maybe up higher? I don't care if there's a hole there. There's a hole there. It needs to go up and all the way to the back.
We got a pencil. I want you to mark it. Just go grab a pencil.
Look, dear. You just get in here like this. And you go up and back as far as you can.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Do it. Start a drill hole. Okay. Alright.
It's gotta be out of the way.
Alright. Here we go. Round 2. Oh, it makes for good TV. I'm going right there.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, right there.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Now, since we can't get in the counter. Since we can't get the drill into this one, we're going to move the fridge out and we're just going to hit it from the other side. Okay. I got just enough room to get back here. All right, so now we know that the one, and actually we could go a little higher if we wanted to.
Yeah, let's go higher.
Okay. All right, you getting this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Go as far back as you can, because this fridge is tight, and if you put it up forward, you could possibly bend the line. So always take your water line as far back to the wall as possible. All right, we came in right through there. All right, so there we go. We got a straight shot all the way over to the fridge. Now we're gonna run our line. All right. Alright, so that goes to the faucet. So faucet would be right here. Water line goes out. Let's cut these. Let's turn some music on. This is a 20-foot line. I'm not going to cut it yet. I'm going to wait till the very end. If I see that I've got a lot of extra foot left over, 4, 5, 6 feet, I'll cut some off. If not, I'll just leave it in. So you run your line. you run your line through that first hole. All right. There it is right there. Let's do the next one. Alright. Now I want you to get in right behind me. And get in right in here. Alright, now we got our little one here. Okay. So we have to do right here, it says apply 5 rounds of Teflon tape on the threads of the compression fitting. So that's the fridge there, that's our compression fitting. We're going to do 5 rounds of pipe tape. And if you're like me, your pipe tape constantly keeps getting stolen. You always got to go to the store to get another one, so I had to do that right now. So this is it. This is Teflon tape right here. And once I'm done installing this, this thing is going right straight into the safe where you have to put your hand on it to open it. That's where it's going, and it'll be there for the next project. Alright, so let's do this. So we've got our 3 pieces right here. We need that one, that one, and that one. So we're going to take those with us. We'll put them right here. Never mind the ant. When it comes to Teflon tape, a small fitting like this right here, put the flashlight on it. Small fitting like that, you don't need much. We're only going to go around it maybe a couple of times. So I just took that much right there. Now this is really important. You're going around clockwise because you're tightening down this way. If you put the Teflon tape on counterclockwise, as you tighten down, it's going to loosen it up. So you want to put your Teflon tape on clockwise. All right, there we go. Oh, we don't, and you definitely don't want to cover your hole. All right, so the Teflon tape is on. Now we do this first, like that. We do this one next, and then they want this one in the end. Just like that. All right, flashlight. Now we're going to go on just like that. And tighten it down. No, Bia. And you want to tighten this down until it won't tighten anymore. I'm just going real soft right now. But you'll know, you can feel it. It'll start to get really, really tight to where it will not tighten up anymore. I can start to feel it a little bit. Alright, that's about it right there. So That's as tight as she's gonna go. And that's it. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the fridge and everything out. We're gonna put water pressure back on. We're gonna reapply the water pressure. We're gonna make sure we don't have any drips. Even a small little drip over 2, 3, 4 days turns into puddles, turns into wood rot. So we're gonna leave it out. We're gonna turn everything back on. We're gonna see if we got any drips anywhere. Whoa. Okay, and I don't.
Do you want me to follow you back downstairs?
Yep. So all we got left is this with one fitting. That's it. Everything else is gone. It's all been used. And this is just if you have the water coming out of the wall, you can use that fitting. That's what they recommend. So that's it. I'm going to put this back in the bag. Probably don't need it. I'll probably end up hitting the trash can, but you just never know. Sometimes it's good to save this stuff. And my PTFE pipe thread tape, this is going back into the safe. Plumbers, they'll understand that one. Alright, so I came back down here and closed a few extra ones, but we're going to open the top main back up. We're going to open this one back up. I shut them all off. And we're going to turn the water back on. Alright, so water's on. It's feeding the system. It's going through everything, going through the tank, going to the faucet. We should have water pressure now. Alright, there we go. Water's back on. Alright, so now I shut the valve off in the wall. Now that I know we got water pressure, I'm going to turn this back on now. This is going to power the fridge up. We're going to get our first glass of water. Alright, I felt it go through. So I'm feeling for water right now. There's nothing here. There's nothing on that. Everything's nice and tight down here. I want to make sure there's no water at all. Alright, so we're good.
Watch out for Bea. Bea, watch out.
Watch out, Bea. Is she good?
I think so. Should we check for leaks?
No, we're good.
Under the sink?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to check for leaks under the sink. The only spot you really, if you did have a leak, would be where you connected it. Do you know where that flashlight's at?
Bea had it.
None of that shows up on.
Bea, where's the flashlight?
Now you're just going to check your fitting there. If it is leaking, you'll see a drip. I don't feel any water. So we're good. So now if we did this right, let's see, the ice is not going to be ready yet. I want water. So there we go, we got water. This right here, this is vintage, 1982, aged to perfection. Let's see what we got here. It takes a while. It might take a good solid minute or so. It's got to fill all the lines up. It's got to fill everything up. And once you run all this and you get the water coming out, I definitely would not drink the first little bit of it. There we go. We won't drink this one, but we're going to drink the next one. Only because that little bit of dust in the first little bit of lines, maybe. Who knows? Who knows what's in there? Alright, there we go. Here's to you putting in your first reverse osmosis water line. It's good stuff right there. And that's a cut.